They're so tight. All the instrumentalists, like, they are extremely tight. Even though they were a grunge band, there's nothing loose about this performance. This performance is very, very well done, very practiced.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me. Sunday mornings every day for all I care.
So I love his low range. It has this kind of nice husky tone to it, but as he's singing it, he really doesn't enunciate his words a lot. Until he goes up to his super high range, he keeps his mouth pretty closed. And I don't recommend this for a lot of new singers. When you're first learning, it's very hard to be able to sing this way and find the right resonance. So the way that he's doing is by finding a lot of openness in the back of the throat. If you don't find that openness, then it can feel very, very tight and very squeezed. So this is where borrowing from other singers can help, definitely, but at the same time it can be a hindrance if you don't know exactly what habits are good and what habits are not. This, I would say, is probably not one of the best habits to pick up as a beginner singer. As your technique gets better, then you can start to integrate a little bit more of this closed mouth approach if you wanted to in that style of singing. If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
In our days, 'cause I found God. Yeah, yeah.
So there on the yeah, you can definitely hear he's opening wider, opening both horizontally and vertically wider, keeping it very, very bright and getting a lot of rasp. Wow, look at that crowd go. It's amazing. If you're interested in learning more on how to sing, I created a resource that I wish would have been around when I was starting to sing. With the subscription I've created, you get access to all of the courses that I've created and more that are coming. You get access to all of my private lesson recordings that I have from other students so you can learn vicariously through them. And you get monthly one-on-one lessons with me. All of this is available for one low monthly price, and it's a very well-rounded approach to learn how to sing. Click the link down below to get access now. I love how Dave Grohl is the drummer. It's just so crazy now to see where he's come with the Foo Fighters. You know, had such a long career. That's really, I mean, he's an incredible singer in his own right as well. Here's just behind the drums, but I mean, he's in Nirvana.
I'm just maybe I'm to blame for all I've heard.
And, you know, you could definitely tell that Kurt Cobain does not care about technique. It's not about technique. It's all about the feel. And I respect that. I think that's really awesome. And hey, if you can do it without having to study technique, like had I been able to do that without having to study the technique and really find it, then I would have done that. But being that I sucked at the beginning, I really had to find that technique to then, it's almost like you find the technique, do it really well, and then you can kind of throw away some of those principles a little bit to the wind on some performances so that you can get a little more of that emotion, because technique can make singing a little bit sterile. So it's about a balance. I mean, really everything in singing is all about a balance. And you can hear that he has a very piercing quality to all of his raspy, higher up tones. It's very, very pointed and very forward as he's singing it. They're so tight. All the instrumentalists, like, they are extremely tight. Even though they were a grunge band, there's nothing loose about this performance. This performance is very, very well done, very practiced. Oh, this part of the song is so hard. It's like really high up, raspy, over and over and over. Like he's hardly getting a moment to breathe in between. I love the dynamics of this song. How it goes from I'm so ugly, that's okay, na, 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 na. Just very chill, and then it goes to super intense. I love how it plays with those dynamics. See, a lot of people will discount him as, oh, well, he's not technically proper and he's not singing in a very clear and crisp sound. It doesn't have that quality to it. And little do they know, he is actually, like, his tone and the amount of release he gets just from being wildly out there with his vocals makes it so easy for him to sing this stuff. And he's doing it very well with a great tone. So, you know, it may not be technically right from an operatic standpoint, but there's a lot of good technique to be gleaned from the way he's approaching his voice. To come out of that chorus and then into this part is so hard. It's like he's out of breath and it is back to back. It's interesting, there for one line in the middle, he actually dropped his larynx. A lot of people may not even notice that, but he went just with a little bit of this dopiness into his sound. I think that was to reset things. I mean, whether it's subconscious or conscious, probably subconscious, but it did help. Right there again. I'm not. He did it with more of a sound. And that just helps to lower the larynx a little bit, let things release a little bit more. Wow, what a performance. Oh, we gotta do Come As You Are. That's a good one. Alright, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one right there. You're gonna like it. Check it out.